All right, it says we're live. Can you guys see me and hear me? Just waiting on a sound check. All right, howdy Maria. Hello, Collaboration of Curiosities. Hey Robs. Hey Xanadu. Kevin. Uh, Nevea. See Skippers. Had to threaten Skipper to get him to stop messaging me. Patty, howdy. I think I'm Chevy Fish. I hope you got my email. Muppet. Kevin, I think I said hey Kevin. And am I at the bottom? Mike's Aquatics. Hey, howdy Mike. This thing is jumping all over the place here.
You get it figured out, Bob?
Every stream. All right, guys. Let's see what they said about me while I was gone. They might not have even known I was gone. Can y'all see and hear me? That's what I was asking.
And could you the whole time?
Right. Here but lurking for a bit. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for posting the links. I still don't know if you guys can see and hear me. Now you went black and quiet. Thank you, Mickey M. So I'm back now. What happened is I pushed a button. As I said, I'm using someone's gimbal, and it's a real gimbal. Yay, Bob's back. Thank you, Poisi. But I did figure out something to do, as you can see, and that was I had to get some fish supplies and check out new fish at my local fish store, Aquatic Aesthetics. So I gave Rob an urgent call not even 2 hours ago, and he said, sure, come on in, you can stream. So he is going to go around with us here in a bit, and I almost hit the end button, guys. I honestly can't talk and do anything. So what I'm trying to do is turn the camera around. There we go. Attaboy, Bob. It really is this bad for me. All right. There we go. So we're at Aquatic Aesthetics, and we're still live. So that's awesome. It only took 5 minutes to get logged in there. Anybody new come in? I don't see anybody since I said hello. If I did, there's Cooper. It's new. But anybody new, welcome. Good to see you. And we're going to walk around and take a tour of aquatic aesthetics. And Rob is going to be with us going around, unless his customers demand his attention. But Andrew, the assistant manager, is here. So we should be okay. And this is Rob Johnson.
Hey guys.
A lot of you know Rob in here. Maria Z does for sure. And I see several of you commented on his unboxing video from yesterday. So, all right. Where should we start, Rob? I'm going to give you a lot of production.
Well, we can start with what I call oddities.
All right.
Though it's not necessarily oddities, that's what we called this shelf when we started up. This is a one I built about just right before we opened the doors.
I remember this.
Yeah, it used to sit over on that wall.
Yep.
This is where we keep our Limias, glass cats, and our Pandagaras.
Griffin, by the way, is planning on getting some more of those Limias in about 2 weeks, he told me.
Yeah, I think I'm short on males right now. If you've got a male, then don't keep one.
He's probably lurking on here.
We got the Guppy Tank, of course.
Some nice looking guppies. They're all males. In that tank.
And down below, it's a little dark. We don't have lights on those because we generally have background light coming through the window behind.
Right.
This time of day, it kind of dims
pretty
down
good,
on us.
Camera brightens it up pretty good. Oh,
yeah. Those are the dwarf orange Mexican lobsters. And mainly assassin snails in there.
Yep. You fish swimming
Those
around.
guys are evil.
Yeah, they are. They do their job.
Some beautiful CPDs. And I guess there's a couple emerald green lamp-eyed killifish. But those CPDs are just wow. They are stunning.
CPDs are taking a new round with popularity right now.
Oh yeah.
Something's really working on that wood.
Oh, that's just cholla wood. It just falls apart over time. I guess that one's been in there about 6 months. So I kind of cheated on the shrimp tank. I threw some food up here for you to kind of pull the shrimp out.
Let's see it there. A lot of my shrimp came from here. Good healthy stock.
One thing I love about this tank, you can see some moss balls in here. These things used to be just covered in green hair algae out of the beta tank.
Yeah.
So anytime they get algae on them, we'll grab them up, throw them in here. The shrimp take care of it. They eat everything off of them. And they just clean these plants for us, and we put them up for sale.
I bet that's Chattanooga Ed's guppy grass. No?
No, let's see, that one. That would be a young lady named Stacy. She's the same one that provides the tiger limias for me.
Oh, okay. Well, Ed's guppy grass is famous in these parts. I have a couple tanks of it.
Those guys there, everybody's favorite, the dwarf BB puffers. Everybody wants one, but no one wants to get the tank they need for it because they're the ounce per ounce, the most aggressive fish in freshwater.
Yeah.
That tank, we've got some blue dream shrimp. Go down towards the bottom, and there you go.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I see them over there. Those are nice.
We've got the blue dreams in the other shrimp tank as well, but these are segregated completely. So, and you got some Bloody Marys in that tank. And keep them segregated as well.
Are they segregated for quality?
Yes. Yeah, in case someone wants to breed, that way there's not any mixing with a standard Neo.
We did those.
Up here, top right, we've got more guppies. Those are the green or gold cobras you're on there, and the green cobras in there as well. The Fabrocious Pygmy Corridors is wonderful fish.
Yes, they are. And I remember on the unboxing on these goldies that Dead Fred commented about how nice they were, but the whole unboxing was a nice unboxing. I may have to have some of those.
You know, while you mentioned that name, I need to do a good shout out for him, because this kind of challenge I did on myself for doing February, I don't know, I could have done it without the help from Dead Fred. He has really given me a lot of encouragement and a few ideas as well. So I definitely want to shout out to him. I'll be doing that on my channel as well.
Awesome, awesome.
So we got probably close to 75 small cardinals in there. Some dwarf gouramis and some gold zebra danios.
I like this tank. It's great. Yeah, Dead Fred is Derek. Derrick.
This tank, I just pulled the cover off of it so you could take a look. Our angels came in with a bit of ick, so we're treating this tank. The Severins already had a little bit, and they are now recovered. The angels still got a little bit on them, but we'll have them recovered soon.
And streams in there.
Yeah, those are the Chinese striped butterfly loach. They are a hill stream. They're the pricier ones. Yeah, there's you one on the back wall where you can see his backside. And we got more Fabrocious Cories there on the bottom. Along with right underneath the piece of wood, you might be able to see that blue-eyed lemon Placo.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a bristle nose. There's some opal Borelli epistogrammas in there as well. We've got a trio of them. Zebra danios and some red Beckford's pencilfish.
I only have one red Beckford pencilfish left. I might need to get me some more.
Now these guys are by far my favorite barb species of all of them. These are the Odessas.
Beautiful.
Oh, I just love that snakeskin pattern, that ruby color coming through them. Just a wonderful fish. They're great for community, provided you get a whole school. Aggression levels, not that high. It's definitely high within the school, but they don't generally pass it on to other fish if you've got a proper school set up. Also in there are the roseline sharks. Those have been in the hobby, God, for decades. But some people call them the rich man's rummy nose.
Yeah.
They are a beautiful shark, or barb, if you want to call them that, because they are a barb, not a shark. And you got some dojo loaches down in the bottom right corner, the standard dojos. Those guys will get up to a good size. Up in here we got some Oscars. I'm going to add some light here so you can get these guys in the back. Those are common Oscars. They've been pretty much untouched by man, so they don't have the red in them. They're going to look like a tiger Oscar, just without the red. And I just love the natural look. I guess that's kind of the whole motto of the whole store.
I had a pair of those, or two of them. I don't know if they were a pair, but they were a good 8 inches and still growing. when I was in Florida. I had them several years in a 55, and they needed bigger. But that was 30, 35 years ago, easy.
Yeah, I have a weakness for Oscars. They are they are what I keep at home. I've got 3 currently with the Beischer, and I'm probably getting ready to add a 4th, which is that one you're about to come up to. Yeah, you got his good side there. Let me see if I can get him to turn around. No, he just ran away. He came down with Popeye, and it got him good. He lost an eye over it. We got him treated, but just not quick enough. So he'll probably be coming home with me. You got Gold Dojo Loaches down below. Pearl Danios, and I believe that's all that's in that tank.
It's a nice,
plus a lot of tannins.
Yeah, Blackwater tank.
You know, Mapani wood. That's all it takes, one piece.
Yeah, you're right.
Hence why you see, if you take a close look at that double stage filter there, one of them is filled with carbon rather than the biomedia.
Oh, yeah.
Just to help take down the tannins from the water.
There's its
Good little
biomedia
secret
right there.
for you. And there's the biomedia. I didn't want to lose my bio there. Yeah, you'll see that done in a couple of tanks here. This one is our swordtail tank. We've got a few endlers in here. These are ones that come out of my tank at home that we're breeding. It's just starting to show colors on the first ones. And then we got the white neons there. That's one you don't see often. A gold neon is another term for them, I do believe.
I have these in one of my rainbow tanks from here. 12 of them still.
There's also, I doubt you'd be able to get them on camera, but there's a Blue Phantom Placo in there. This tank here, more endlers, neons, and tetras, rasboras. We got a kind of a mix here. The big ones there are the endlers. They're also out of my tank. We're getting an interesting pattern. Let's see if you can get my finger here. This guy right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting the tiger stripe on the red with the yellow tail. He is going to be stunning. And then the gold tetras. Those are the larger ones you see there. Those guys keep a natural immunity to parasites.
Those are the ones that have something in their skin.
Yep. Yeah, and they have to be raised with the parents in order to carry that immunity. Because they feed off of the mucus off of the parents.
It's really cool. That may be why all 12 of mine are still kicking around.
This tank is our Loach Tank. I believe I've also got one of Bob's favorites in here. Let's see if I can encourage him out. There's one. Well, he's hiding somewhere. It's a gold nugget Placo.
Yep, that is one of my favorites.
It's a L018. And let's see. I don't think he's back there. Well, I'll just have to hunt him down later. Oh, there he is. He's just underneath the heater.
Oh, yeah. Not sure I'm getting him. Yeah, I am. There we go.
Yeah, the reflection here is...
Ed taught me to put the camera right up to the... with this.
Yeah, that does help. But kind of hard with a gimbal on there.
These guys came out. Oh, is that a clown Placo there?
Let's see. That one. That's a brand new one. It's or brand new to us. That's a L015 Bumblebee Placo.
It's pretty.
We also have the blue scaled Zakos.
Yeah,
which are a minnow species.
that's what I came
that
back for. I missed them.
Get upwards of 5 inches, I believe. And they are a predator fish, so do keep that in mind if that's one you want.
Those are really cool. You don't even bother Google them, guys. You can't find anything about them. That's how hard they are to get info on. That's what Rob told me. And I looked, and sure enough, there's nothing there.
I think several people on your stream have seen our bettas here.
Oh, yeah.
Tanks need a little bit of a wipe down. I do need to apologize for that.
That's the way mine would be looking if I was at home. Oh, JC, my friend JC, JC and Zach, that used to have. Anyway, I ran into her the other day, and she said she was in here last week, I think, with her niece to get a sunshine beta.
Oh.
Yep. So.
Well, you know that I live by the theory a clean tank is an unhealthy tank.
Yeah, pretty much.
So is a dirty tank, but there is a good safe in between.
Got 40 people listening to us.
Well, that's good.
That is good. I lost one of my plaquettes today. It was my favorite one. I don't know what happened unless it didn't have any symptoms at all. So I really don't know what happened. It ate last night and it was dead this morning.
Then more bettas over here. Down below, we keep some tricolor crawfish down there right now. Normally, the 3 compartments across the bottom connect, but in this case, we've got it blocked off so we don't lose any of our females. And then we keep our females in the next 2 as a sorority. Both those compartments connect inside. They're able to interact, and they normally do very well. On occasion, we have to separate a female and put her off by herself, but it's pretty rare.
I have a male version of, where did she go? It's turquoise in the center with red around on all the fins. And the male, kind of like that, but the body's green.
Yeah.
He is gorgeous. He's a double tail.
In the nano tank, we've got Ember Tetras, blue neons. There's some scarlet batis. They're going to be kind of spread out. And some little tiny chili rasboras. Not that there's such thing as a large chili rasbora.
Right.
We have to keep the level on that tank down just so the chilies don't get pulled into the overflow.
I see you've got some awesome channels here.
Oh, yeah. And I did put Ed on there upside down. I kind of thought it just fit.
It does. Awesome. James, Kenny.
And let's see if I can encourage this guy out. Throw him a little bit of some powdered food in here.
When I first came in, the first time, he was over here showing me his claws.
Yeah, some food just went in the water, so it'll take him about 3 seconds. Ah, there he goes. He tastes it.
It's amazing how they smell with the antenna.
Yep.
That's why you see them waving them around.
He is a store mascot. That is an Australian red claw crayfish. Not a lobster. In fact, for that matter, anything freshwater is a crayfish, not necessarily a lobster. But he is going to get anywhere from 10 to 16 inches in length and is going to be about the size of a lobster.
He must think I have the food since he sees me.
Yeah, I kind of teased him. I just put powdered food in there. That keeps him looking. Keeps him running around the tank, and he can't really find it.
It's my favorite rocks.
But here in a minute, when we're done, he'll get a big clump of algae. In fact, let me go ahead and pull a piece for him.
Colors are awesome on him.
Yeah, you gotta love it. You get an algae turf scrubber and get the leftover algae and feed the crayfish with.
You know what I've discovered that's really good for goldfish, for blackbeard algae, is goldfish. I gave it away.
There
you go. Don't let him shake hands with you.
Well, he's done it before.
Yeah. My marine hermit crab got me a couple times, and you know, a snake bit me last night. Have you heard that yet?
No.
You will.
No.
It was all the talk today on the morning.
Oh, he got it.
He got it, yeah.
So, guys, if you need an algae controller, there you go.
There you go, right there.
They love it.
I had a big piece of mopani wood in a rainbow tank, and it was covered with blackbeard algae, and I decided I wanted to clean it up. And I put it in with my goldfish, and 2 days, and it was all gone, just wood. This is a cool tank here.
Yeah, the plant system is, I think it's, let's see, a 45, a 55, a 33, and a 20-gallon down below. So you're looking almost about a 150-gallon system for the plant. It goes from the 45 to the 55 through an overflow, from the 55 to the 33, and then down below, which we'll see when we come back around, goes down another overflow and goes down to the algae turf scrubber. The algae turf scrubber, you guys can't really see much because of the color of light. It just does wonders for the algae. It all grows down there. It doesn't grow in my tank.
A lot of the newer, I won't say younger, fish keepers have never heard of an algae scrubber. Let me tell you, they really work.
Yeah, and there's a little bamboo shrimp down there. He's dining away. Let's see, right up there. We got a few more of those guys up above there in the 33 off to the left. Plants are the big thing here. That's our specialty. The plants you see there are a crypticorn flamingo. Looks like my glass has gotten a little dirty. I just cleaned out a filter about 2 hours ago and got a lot of stuff up on the glass there.
Not as bad over here. Yeah.
And those are, crypticorn flamingo in there are the plants, and the bamboo shrimp, of course. The bamboo shrimp is such fun to have.
This looks like I'm standing in there. You see my feet and my Fred Flintstone shoes. Fred Flintstone shoes. Let's see. I bet Diva's on here lurking. This is her favorite tank here.
Yeah, let me pull down the little blinder here. Let you guys get a good look at it. So everything starts with a pump back here, gets fed into this compartment. Oh, did start. Yeah, there we go. It's pumping again.
Yeah.
So this is a little chamber I made out of an old 33 long that came in busted and broken. They told me just throw it away, so I grabbed some panes of glass and made the first section, which, let this off. Flows over into the next section, which consists of just a piece of wood that just had a perfect curve to it.
Wow.
And made a nice little pool. Then it rolls downstream, goes into a little moving area, and then into an area right down this part that probably, no, I don't think it's going to show up on camera, but there is gold in there. That part taken back to my prospecting days.
I see a piece.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, you can see it there. And then we got our crayfish down below, who looks like he is just molted. Get this out of here. Yep, there's his molted. Yeah, he's getting up a good size, and you'll notice every one of those pots there, the plants are gone.
Yeah.
He shredded them.
Oh yeah. Did he even eat them, or?
Yeah, I think he did, because there's not much left for us to clean up. And we feed him good too.
I have some crays, but it's not that. But they don't even bother to eat them. They just shred them.
Yeah, they like to do that as well. I think they like to cut them at the base and watch them float.
Apparently.
The above ground plant you see growing is a variegated taro, if anyone's curious. And the mosses are just mosses that have started up on their own. I guess spores blew in from outside. And they've just taken off in here. It's taken, I guess, about 1.5 years to get the good color to it, with the moss coming in.
That's great. And you just top this off, I guess.
And it's actually down a little. I like the crawdad to be able to crawl up to the top.
Oh yeah.
And right now he kind of has to climb the log in the back, but he can still get up there if he wants to.
At least those plants will be up there.
This next tank here, we've got some black phantom tetras. A lot of their light is blocked right now with this floating rock I've got up here, which that's an interesting one for you. That is a rock, literally, and just sitting there floating away. Made out of pumice. I drilled a hole in it and put in a air stone, threw some Christmas moss up on top, and it just sits there and runs all day long.
It's an island.
Yep.
There they come back up. There they are.
This is our Cribenzi tank. We should have a dominant female in here. She's going to be bright red. Probably just sticking her head out. And of course, she's not going to show herself right now. I think all the fish are scared of your camera, Bob.
Apparently.
Ah, there she is. She's right under that piece of wood coming. It just went around. You can see that bright purple belly.
Yep.
That's the dominant female. She's waiting to choose her a male.
A lot of people breed Cribenzi, a trio or a pair, and they really do a lot better in a colony. And I've got those Sacramonte. I can't remember all their Latin name, but they're commonly called giant Cribenzi, and they are, but they colony breed too. Cool fish.
Up above, you've got the Frontosis. Just a wonderful cichlid. They're going to get big, so.
Yeah.
And they do better, I believe, with a few of them.
Getting along well.
Oh, yeah.
Right now. Right now. They'll develop a dominant pair, I think, won't they?
Yes.
Yeah. I've never kept those guys, but they're beautiful.
Right there, we've got the electric blue Aquarius. Those are locally bred. I support local breeders and encourage them to come see us. And, we'll certainly talk about your fish and give you a better rate than you think. When COVID hit, it worked out real good for us. We were able to get fish when some other people weren't.
Yeah, that's nice. It looks like a dominant male right there, but these
Yeah, I
guys,
think there's a couple of them that.
Yeah.
Yep, that one too.
They can be hard to sex. I used to keep the electric blues, but all I have now are the yellows, the blacks, and the regular blues. They are cool fish.
Here we've got the zebra obliques. They are a Lake Victoria African cichlid. These also are locally bred. Lady I bought them from even brought in the male and female to go to one of our tank room guys who is now breeding them. So he'll be bringing me the next batch.
Hadn't been showing prices, but that's an awesome price on those guys, from what I know about them.
Yeah, now they've grown out quite a bit. They've probably doubled in size since we got them.
So they might be more than that.
Oh, no.
I'm teasing.
We'll keep that price. And the same guy that's breeding those right now, if you move off to the left a little bit, you can see those yellow labs hiding back there.
Yep.
He also breeds those guys. They have done just wonderfully well in here.
Those are real popular right now, at least in the people I know in the hobby.
Now this guy, he's all the way in the back corner.
Got him.
That is a Papa Blue Moon lobster. And those claws, just wow. That blue and the white mixed in. Just a wonderful looking crawfish. And down here we've got the peacock gudgeons. Don't think I have any males in there right now, so you don't see a whole bunch of activity. They buy the males from me whenever they can.
Got some, right out of my mind. Tetras, hatchet.
Yeah, the silver hatchet fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about those guys. I didn't see them up on top.
It's another fish I've never kept that are very common.
There's also, let's see if I can see one here. No, they're hidden well, but
there's something stuck to the side over on your side. Anchor cats?
No, that is a banjo cat. Let's see if I can see if he's willing to play right now.
One of my friends just got a couple of those, and he was surprised at how inexpensive they were in his state.
Yeah, there we go. We'll give you a kind of a good look at them.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Normally they'll let me hold him. Okay, he doesn't want to play.
Got him a little bit. I do want to look at the price, $7.50.
And they are a catfish, so they are going to hide.
He remembers when they were $85.
Oh, wow.
That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, now they've got a better source for them. The price has definitely come down.
Yeah.
These two tanks are barb tanks. And we got, let's see, the one you're on right now, the red glass barbs. And also should have some, let's see, blue barred barbs. Here's one coming up down here at the bottom. He just went towards the back. There's some gold barbs there. Checkerboard barbs as well. The checkerboards, they managed to make it between the two tanks. I've yet to figure out how they do it.
That one's not even vented, is it? Wow.
It's got the little vents, but they somehow get over there. We've got the rosy barbs, red panda barbs. We got a few in here. We've got CZ Corys, and I think we're all out of the rosy neon barbs. Yeah, you can see the blue barred barbs in there as well, and the checkerboard.
Mm-hmm.
The checkerboards have that dominant red fin with the black outline. Just beautiful look for them.
They really are. I love me some barbs. Let's see.
Those are Serpe Tetris. Those came in the other day. Y'all may have seen them on there.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, they're doing wonderfully.
Did we look at this tank?
I don't think we did. Those are the Prestilla barbs. Looks like I've got one or two black neons in there. I thought I was out of those.
Yeah.
And then SAEs, Siamese algae eaters, and panda corys.
This has got autosynchronous, I think. Something back there.
Yeah, that's where we used to keep the SAEs. They've managed to get through to all 4 tanks. But right now in there somewhere is an electric blue crawfish. I'm sure he's hiding probably at the top of the plant.
I see a claw at the base of the back one.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It just moved. He didn't want me to get any closer. Yeah, it's claws to the right of the base of those plants in the back. It blends in very well. He's more of a turquoise, like you said, electric.
Yeah. So we've got the Bolivian Rams in this tank. Also, the smaller guys you see there, those are a glow light rasbora or a Hengeli rasbora. They're not much different than, let's say, a Harlequin rasbora, except they've got the pork chop, but they also have that glow line to outline it.
Those are cool. I don't think I've seen those before.
Yeah, those, we brought them in, I guess, about 4 weeks ago. Brought some in special order for a customer, and I looked them up and decided, yeah, I want some here. So we got in a big batch of them.
We have 50 people watching now. How about that?
All right. Now, guys, click the thumbs up for Bob. He needs it.
I do need it.
Now, here, there on the bottom to the left, you can see a African dwarf frog. He was brought to me along with another one that's somewhere in there. Brought to me 2 days ago because he's eating all of her fish.
I imagine that.
He has eaten several, so needless to say, we keep him in a tank by himself. I think he's got an auto in there, but that's all he gets to play with. We've got some glow light tetras, Harlequin rasboras, and lemon tetras in this tank. I think that's about got all of them. There's one back there I don't recognize. Okay, that's a brilliant rasbora.
Yeah, I've noticed maybe 1 or 2 of those on over. I'm like, how did they get over there? But
I think you have one of these systems. I think that's a common question you ask yourself.
I have some gambusia. Yeah, I do have. And I have some big, fat, that look like big, huge female guppies, gambusia. And I couldn't find them last night. And they had gone 2 tanks over for some reason.
Here we've got where we actually keep the brilliant rasboras. Where they're supposed to be. Some bloodfin tetras in there. Some red-eye tetras. Actually, yep, still got some of those. And then down off the bottom left of the screen there, yeah, there you go. That's our dinosaur, giant autosynchronous.
Ed's got some of those from here.
Yes. Yeah, and I tell you what, we let these tanks get good and dirty before I ordered them, and they're
Right.
now spotless.
Yep.
And I love Andrew to death, but this one wasn't his doing. Yeah, there's you another one eating on the leaf.
Yeah.
Or should I say cleaning the leaf, not eating on it.
Those red tips, I've heard Corey McElroy say many times that they're a very underrated fish. And
Oh, yeah,
he always
absolutely.
spots them.
Every one of those guys in there, except for the giant Otto, is an outstanding beginner fish. Very hardy. Blood fins, red eyes, and the brilliant reservoirs. So hardy of a fish. Very simple to do. And here we've got some gouramis. These are the dwarf honeys. They don't get real large. You can keep them with the other type of fancy dwarfs. And they do rather well together, for the most part. You know, you can't get 100% with every fish. There's always one that just won't get along.
Just what I see swimming up top.
Let me guess, a brilliant.
Two of them so far.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Just gotta hope they don't swim the other way towards that frog.
There you go. Those are gorgeous.
And then right here, we've got some of the biggest fish in the market, believe it or not. They don't look that big right there, but those are red belly pacu. Special order for a customer. She's on her way to come pick them up, and I'm not about to release them into my tank with my plants. They will shred them.
I think these are the same variety species, whatever that I have. I have the albinos, and they're bigger than my hand now.
Oh, yeah, I don't doubt it.
I got to get a plan for them. I do have a couple plans in mind, but
down below, we got the penguin tetras. Also, I believe some green Aeneas cories, which are probably hidden towards the back because I've been standing right here next to you, so they're going to run and hide.
They're so funny to watch.
Yeah, they see my beard and they know that, oh, that's the one with the net.
That's the guy.
Andrew walks up, they come out because he's the one who feeds.
You can't blame them for that.
We got some Ember Tetras, some silver tips, Pilatus corridoras, and the Orange Von Rio Tetras.
That's another underrated fish.
Oh, yeah.
I just realized that I'm going to have to change position. There we go.
And let's see, in this tank, let me go, while they're down there, go ahead and go down underneath that stick to the right. You'll see the Bumblebee Catfish there.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
one underneath and one going into the right side of that hollow.
Yep.
Wonderful catfish to have to clean up. They are nocturnal, just like any cat. So you're not going to see much of them, but they'll certainly do a job.
And these really aren't catfish, not that the pleco in there isn't, but it's a different fish.
Correct. Also joining him, we've got some gold pristillas and also the bleeding heart tetras. The rather obvious red heart showing through.
Another very common fish I've never ever kept. And those plants are real, guys.
Yeah, that's a new one we just brought in, Ludwigia ovalis. It has a variegated leaf. That's one of the first Ludwigias I've seen variegated. And the next tank here, we've got the head and tail light tetras. You can see that bright red glow at the back and at the eyes, hence the name head and tail light. And we did have some elegance cories, but I do believe we're sold out on those guys.
I would pick up some if you had any. I'm down to 2 of those, and it's old age. I've had them like 5 years.
Well, while we're walking around, I'll have Andrew check the tank and verify.
And that's some awesome, starts with an A, I think.
Anacris.
Anacris.
Yes, it's doing very well in there.
About the prettiest I've seen, I think, ever. Let's see, we got all those. More plants.
Yeah, plants, and anytime someone brings us a Corridora full grown, they go in here. So those are the guys you're seeing swimming around in there. The utilitarian fish for a plant tank.
That's perfect for them.
Oh yeah, they love it.
Perfect. Gals like in that tank also. Auto.
And generally these tanks we put in surrender fish. You can see a beautiful long-fin zebra danio with some gold in him. He's just gorgeous on him. And then there's also a what is that? That is a Variegated that we had sold to a customer. He brought him back an hour later. He was missing a ventral fin, his left side, and we took a close look, and he doesn't even have the muscle. So he's kind of learned to use his gill to help guide him around when he's got to turn to the right.
Didn't have any trouble navigating there.
No. It took her some learning. A couple of times she found herself stuck in the corner, but I hadn't seen that happen in months. Some other stores, they would just euthanize it. There's nothing wrong with that fish.
No.
Just can't swim real well. Not sellable, but hey, she makes a good nitrate source for my plants.
Maria Z just messaged and said her phone's acting up all of a sudden. It won't let her send messages. So that means on the string. Thanks, Maria. We've got about 7 or 8 minutes, it looks like, anyway. So 55 people here, Rob.
Wow.
We'll have to come down here and hang out more often. What haven't we looked at yet?
Oh, we haven't looked at the reef tank, but the reef tank will never do any good with that light. The phones just don't pick it up right unless you put on the colored filter.
What about saltwater? Is there anything in there?
Yeah, we've got some in saltwater.
I know you're rebuilding that.
Yeah, I think I've got 5 tanks up right now.
I just can't believe how much space you lost me. How much space you were able to get out of opening that up for supplies.
Yeah, that one shelf you were just on that took up 3 shelves worth, and these big white shelves you see took up 3 of those for all that stuff.
One thing I love about this place is anything that's Rob is a hobbyist, a long-time hobbyist, and anything that's hard to find or just weird something that you can't find anywhere, you can find it here.
Let's see. Thought I had a Melanarius wrasse in here. I do know I've got an eel. There he is.
Looking out.
That's a snowflake eel. I'll be real gentle with him here.
There he is.
Yeah, he's trying to duck and run.
Yeah. I put my roof back on. Do you hand feed him? Or
Yes.
With tongs or?
No, by hand.
My snake tagged me last night. Did I tell you that when I came in?
Yeah.
I think I did. Yeah, I'm fine. But
This one, I think there's an emerald crab or 2 on the back of the rock, but we probably won't be able to get to them. Over here, we've got some platinum blizzard clownfish. We've got a pair of those. A blue side fairy wrasse. The cup there is full of blue leg hermits. And then every once in a while, if you're lucky, you'll get to see the yellow watchman goby stick his head out. He'll be down underneath.
Oh, okay. Here's a shrimp, a coral something shrimp.
Oh, yeah, that is a gold coral banded shrimp.
I just saw his antennas wiggling. And his claw. Those are cool. What about cleaner shrimp?
I am currently out of cleaner shrimp. Now, yeah, that's a good question. If you look at the bottom of him, yeah, that's a Harlequin Shrimp.
Okay.
Poor starfish is being consumed right now. Harlequin Shrimp will eat nothing but starfish.
Right.
So I have to buy him one about once a month just to keep him alive. And he eats them alive. It's kind of cruel, but his next meal is waiting right up here. We got another chocolate chip up there.
Wow. Free the chocolate chip.
I know it, but it's life.
What does he do? Eat on it for a while and go back?
Yeah, he pretty much stays on it all day long. He'll rest and then find him again and finish it. But it'll take him, I'd say the size he is, probably about close to 30 days to finish that starfish.
What about those little starfish? You'll know what they are.
Yeah, the Astriana stars.
The little junk ones that just
Yep.
come from. I've got a bunch of those. Would you feed them to him?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'll bag them up because I'm getting quite a few from what I'm seeing. They're in my little coral tank.
Our reef tank, when we started it up, we weren't 3 months in, and someone brought me some coral, some live rock, and I had those starfish everywhere. So I bought a Harlequin to take care of it, thinking, okay, well, let's get it done. And I bring in this Harlequin that wasn't even a ½ inch long. I looked at that and thought, oh my God, this is going to take forever. Bob, in 3 days, that little ½ inch Harlequin shrimp ate over 150 Astriana stars.
Oh, wow. I don't know if I have that many, but I don't want any that I have. They're cool to see them, all over the tank, but nobody predates on them or anything, and I probably don't need that many. Probably don't need any at all. I see you got the best filter you can buy.
I love those titles.
Yep. Hang on back. Got a skimmer built in.
And I do want to. Some people have seen this and kind of wondered, why is there a 45-gallon tank in the middle of the floor and saltwater section just filled with water? Well, when we do water changes, with the temperature of the water coming out of the pipes, we have to at least have 45 gallons sitting there ready to temperature so we don't stress the fish out.
Right.
So we keep it circulating with a pump and a heater going, and it's made a difference. Fish do a lot better now. Come about end of April, this will go back in the stock room and we won't use it again until November.
I'm able to run enough warm water out of the tap, and I did this for a while in a barrel, so I just tried it once to see if I could get, just touching it a couple degrees. That can be deceptive, but, when you're not taking it all out, you're just going to barely move the temperature anyway.
Yeah.
If it's 5 degrees off, it may not even move it.
Well, be real careful using hot water from your house. The hot water heater, even just a little bit mixed in with the cold, you have a chance of a much harder water.
Yes.
And even possibility, the chance of copper.
Yes.
So do
true.
keep that in mind.
Very true. Great point.
Yeah, we don't even use the hot water here. Too risky.
I hadn't even thought about that. I don't even know if that makes perfect sense, but I don't even know if I've been told that or read that. I've only been keeping salt for just over 2 years. So it's certainly something I'm learning at all the time, as well as freshwater, thank goodness.
Our other specialty, of course, is aquascaping.
Yes,
We do all the stone. We've got the manzanita wood. I'm working on getting some sandblasted manzanita. Other one is the cholla wood. Everybody's just been going nuts over the cholla wood.
I love cholla.
We sell it $1 an inch. We'll custom cut it. And just get them what they need.
Yeah, and you guys see lots of rocks here that you see in my tanks.
All right, Bob, I'm going to let you close out. I've got to get Andrew on some work here. And
All right.
guys, good seeing you again.
Thank you, Rob, and thank you, Andrew, for running the
Thanks
place.
for coming in our store.
Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, guys, there you have it. That was much more informative and much more interesting than me walking around and seeing, and here's this, here's that. So much appreciated, and many thanks to Rob. And see that we're out of time, so I will close out quickly. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, members. And thank you, everybody that's here. I don't know that I saw any super chats. If I did, miss some. Thank you for those. And yeah, that's it. I think this is Wednesday, so Rob 93 should be on now. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Love you. Take care.